Senator Roy Blunt, a Republican from Missouri, is obviously involved in this now and is looking for some answers, I understand. Senator, have you received any? I know you sent a letter, but since that time, any answer about what these folks are doing or what they're not doing?
Well, Senator Alexander and I sent a letter yesterday asking, what are you doing here? What are you doing to make these problems either explainable or make them go away by not continuing to throw taxpayers' money away? Apparently, Jenna, what you had here is about 6 locations around the country for all of the applications that were going to come in by paper, and just like the other sign-up, for whatever reason, people weren't sending those in. About 600 people work at this facility. If the charges are true, they were processing about 600, 700, 800 applications a month, which meant that for everybody to have processed at least one application, you were told not to process more than 1 or 2 of these a month. So everybody gets a shot at saying, yes, I did my application. That this is an application for health insurance. Can't be that hard to do, but they just didn't have the work. The federal government paying a contract that could pay as much as $1.25 billion to a British company that was already in trouble in Great Britain for allegedly not providing the services that they told the British government they provide.
And that's been a problem all along with the new health care laws is contractors, and the question of how they've been vetted to be involved with this new law and how they can be held accountable. In your power, Senator, what can you do to audit this contractor, and if they're not doing their work, make sure that they're not getting more taxpayer money?
Well, I think taxpayers, if this is true, should be outraged. I'm outraged. People who want their federal tax money spent to solve problems rather than just act like people are working. Now, they were told, hit the refresh button on your computer every 10 minutes or so to show some activity on that computer, and it's totally unacceptable. Why we
but right now, Senator,
find
is there anything
companies that are more vested in this process than the Canadian company that developed the website and the British company that was running these locations is astounding to me.
It does make you wonder. But are you telling us basically at this point nothing can be done as of right now to make sure that they don't get any more money if these claims are true?
Well, the person that pays that money out, the person responsible for that's the President of the United States. Senator Alexander and I have asked a lot of very hard questions yesterday. We're going to insist on answers to those questions. I think this is going to turn out to be another embarrassing moment for the Obama administration, but an outrageous moment for taxpayers. And it looks like to me this has been pretty well investigated by local reporters that I talked to a couple of weeks ago about this. We've been digging into it. We're hearing some reports from other locations in other states that perhaps they have exactly the same experience there of people showing up, nothing to do, but if you told them to go home, that would admit that the president's health care plan isn't very appealing to the people they thought it would appeal to.
It'll be interesting to hear more about some of the other instances of this happening in other parts of the country as well. Senator, nice to have you on the program today. Thank you so much.
Good to be with you, Jenna.